perspectives.
Hello, guys. Nice to see you and know that you're there once again. My name is Ale, and today we're going to share a lot of things with my friends. Welcome.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here again. Um, I'm Carol, and I hope you can enjoy this new episode with us.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here again because, as you know, this is Chameleon
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 Podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast. It's great to see you guys. I'm really glad to be here with you, and I know we have a lot of surprises for this second
Today.
episode. Um, I don't know if you remember what we were talking about in the last episode. We were talking about our experience, no? About
Yeah.
the pandemic and how it goes or how it went for us, you know?
Yeah, I remember. It was very interesting to learn about you and how you have lived all these things. So, yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, me too. Um, I think that, well, during these 2 years, we have learned a lot of things. And, well, today we're like be discussing another thing. So I hope you can um, with the like together with us learn more about mm, other people experiences.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the point today. As you know, we were going to share with you some uh, polls and interviews that we had been doing. So it's very interesting actually because there are very different points of view. So I think you will enjoy it. And yeah, I think we need to start. So
Sure.
Let's begin.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the best part to start this topic and everything about uh, how everything how everything started is to know what the people or how the people had been starting this pandemic. What they did and something like that. So
Mhm.
we have here some experiences that the people told us.
It was really difficult because I had an ear infection right at the beginning of the pandemic. So I wasn't sure if that was COVID or not because I had fever and I also got a flu and I felt very sick. So I don't know. It was, we didn't know about COVID. I mean, at the beginning, there was so many information or not. I mean, so many bad information. It didn't inform actually.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know.
How did I live the pandemic at the beginning?
Mhm.
It was nice. I just was at home. I stayed home pretty much all day. And my parents' work was both moved to be virtual. And then my sister's school was canceled. So the whole family was at home. We just stayed home. We ordered our food online and it was delivered to our house. Everything was delivered to the house. And we were home just watching TV and hanging out for a few months.
Yeah.
Wow, there are really interesting um, answer for this question, a really different viewpoint. Yeah, and different situations, no, as we
Yeah.
talked at the beginning. We were living 2 years, almost 2 years in this pandemic, and yeah, we had a different points of view about how it started or how was it for us at the beginning, no. It's really interesting.
Yeah, that's true, Ale. Um, well, I also wanted to ask you, because I know that oh, well, we were focusing in the difference between the experience in women and men. So I know that you did that interview. I know that you also uh, made a specific question to know about how was the experience between women and men, um, and to see their point of view, uh, how they live during the pandemic, and how was it for each each one. I don't know, what did they say?
It was really interesting to know the point of view about a woman, and because yeah, is a different way to be and to feel this situation, no. I don't know, what do you think, Marco? You interview a man, no, man also.
Yeah, I did. And it was interesting. His answer, it was very short, but I think he expressed what he thought, and I think that's good, and that's the point of this podcast. So yeah, I think we have to listen to this experience.
Okay, let's do it.
Um, I would say no. Generally, no. The only point I would make is pregnant women. There's just, but all health concerns affect pregnant women a little bit more than your average person. So why is this? Because a woman, when she's pregnant, is undergoing a lot of physical stress. But other than that, I think it affects men and women the same. Things aren't as There's not as much of a gender gap as you might think.
I can tell you because I shared my quarantine with my boyfriend, and probably, well, I think that definitely it is different, um, but it also could be because of the personalities, you
Mhm.
know. But I mean, it's hard for me to see exactly why for a man or why for a woman is different. Um, Maybe in the way of economically,
Mhm.
um, because for men, I think they are more relaxed and they are more like, oh, okay, we can see, we will find the solution.
Yeah, we heard about different experience about different persons, and what what did they, what did they think thought about, what did they think about the the different situation, no, because I don't know, we're thinking about us and our situation and our yeah, or actions or something like that, that is kind of complicated to think about what others are living this situation, no? If we feel in a problem, but it's really interesting how did they have um this view in the society for say. Yeah, so I know, Marco, that you in your interviews you have this question about how the people are manage the pandemic right now. I don't know if you can talk about the answer that you received.
Yeah. Well, it was very interesting because the person that I interview, he's from the state, so the situation is very different, especially right now. It's almost the opposite of here in Guatemala, but it was interesting to know what they are doing right now and how they are living right now, this situation. So listen to this experience.
And what are you doing to manage the pandemic right now?
The situation's different in the United States, so there is no pandemic. Basically, like it's basically over. So I'm not doing anything. I got vaccinated. Pretty much everyone else has gotten vaccinated, so life is normal. It's nice.
As you could see, or as you could hear about this experience, is very opposite and very different, but it's interesting to know about
Yeah.
other countries. So right now, let's move on and continue about the next situation of this pandemic, and it's how this situation have affected us in a physical way. So Carolina, can you share with us uh, what the person that you interview told you about this topic?
Sure. Well, for her, it was really hard. Um, she got sick and she thought it was COVID, but
Oh,
we will see right now. We will listen to her answer.
I usually get, I have like anemia. I get anemia. I mean, not all the time, but like once in a year, I have anemia. So when the pandemic came, I had more anemia than I normally have. I don't know why. My doctor said that it's because I don't get enough sun, so I don't get enough vitamins and
vitamin C.
yeah, that's right. So I need to go out, but well, all my work is at home, and also although I would like to go out, it's sometimes it is very difficult because of COVID. Um, so well, that affects me, and also when I was a teenager, I was like very athletic. I would say I used to run at school, and I love playing football and also volleyball. I was in the basketball team, but only because I am tall, but it was not because I was good at it, but I was there playing with my friends. But then when I came to college, when I got to college, I was like I didn't have enough time to do all that stuff. So but I used to walk from my house to the church, and so that was the only thing that my only exercise. Thank you. And then after that, when the pandemic came, I really, really didn't do anything at all. So I am like a normal people. I mean, like skinny, or I mean, not so skinny, but not fat. I don't know how to say that. Like, it's okay like that. And but I don't have any muscle anymore. So, although I look skinny, it's only I don't know, flesh and fat. I don't know, but I need to do more exercise as well. There is a gym where I live, but I never go over there because it's like very boring to me. Like running in a machine. I would love to do other stuff with friends and so on. Like it was before pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as we could see, or as we could hear, she had like a, a different experience, and it was kind of hard for her.
Yeah.
But well, it was part of the of living a pandemic. It is not hard, I think. And when you don't know like how to react in a pandemic, I think that you can make mistakes or
Yeah, feeling
yeah.
frightened or something like that.
Mhm.
I think we'll pass for this once in
Yeah,
this time.
we all were been through that. So okay, let's move on. I don't know, Ale, what did your interviewer tell you about? How was it for her? Oh, what did he learn about? Um, not about the pandemic, but during this time being in the pandemic.
Yeah, it was so interesting, that question for me to hear this answer,
Mhm,
because no, it was something new, no? Because I was thinking about what what's going on with my life or with everyone's life if the pandemic didn't exist, no?
mhm.
And yeah, here we go. Let's listen.
The most important thing that I have learned is regarding my job experiences, because I lost my job in March 2020, and after working during 7 years in the same thing, I have worked in tourism all the time. I was um, very preoccupied because I didn't know if I was going to find a job in anything else. Um, so what I have learned is that I am capable of doing a lot of things.
Mhm.
Instead of tourism, I had other job experiences in sales. For example, I was working in a florist store, and I mean, I never imagined that I was going to work there,
Mhm.
and without pandemic, that wouldn't happen
Yeah.
before. So I guess that was the most important thing that I have learned, that I am able to diversify myself in
Mhm.
other ways to survive in this country. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because it's hard, no? We suffer a lot in at the beginning with that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Many. So as we heard, I don't know, it was interesting and shocking for me. Knowing that in this time, a lot of people learn about another abilities or another ways to do something. No, I don't know. Feel afraid to lose your job, but at the same time, know that you have another ways to get your own money or be brave to do something new, no? So it was kind of interesting. Yeah, I really brave. I was thinking about my life and all the things that I have learned in this time of the pandemic, and it is a treasure, no? In the all the things that we see and we heard about the pandemic, I think in a way it has a really good impact in us in a little bit. Could be. I don't know what you think about it.
Well, yeah, I think it is, but I think it depends of our attitude,
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
um, if we just say, well, I can continue and start to think in a very negative way, I think we are just going to look for the bad things and for all this bad situation, and probably we won't learn anything. But
Yeah,
if
that's
we
true.
try to learn and if we try to improve and try to be better in whatever way that we can, I think we will get the best part of all these situations. And I think that's the clue, that's the key to improve and to get something good about all these things.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So I think it was a really interesting way to research about what think all other people about this topic. I really enjoy to do this kind of research with you guys. You're amazing.
Yeah, I think it was a really good experience. Like knowing how other people um lived during these 2 years, almost 2 years, um, and how did they also uh, maybe because it was like a challenge for all of us. So how we could um, like overcome the problems or the situations that came into our lives, and now we can talk about this with no fear or um yeah, like just
In a positive way.
yeah, in a positive
Yeah.
way about all the things that we have learned. So I think it was really good to know not only our experiences but from listening from others too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good, and it was good to be with you again, and we really hope that our listeners enjoyed this podcast as we enjoy it. So yeah, I think that was everything for today, but we will going to look for more topics about these kind of situations, social
Sure.
issues,
Yeah.
and a lot of things as young people can be interesting of these topics. So yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, we are.
Okay, guys, it was really good to stay with you, and thank you for listening us.
Yeah. See you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.